Hi, I'm Heather.
And I'm Marcy.
And this is our second episode of Kayfabe 316. And tonight, or today, or whatever, whenever you're listening to this, we're going to be talking about the January 12th episode from 1998. Would you like me to start?
Yeah.
We kicked off the show with DX in the back of a limo, and Triple H was going on and on about college girls, and then they called out Owen and The Undertaker about their matches for the Royal Rumble, which will be the next thing that we'll talk about. It's the next week for them.
And Shawn Michaels hopped up and started mooning people out of the, what is it called on the top of the line?
Sunroof?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
I literally wrote Shawn Michaels shows his ass. And we were 1 week away from the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
They also mentioned several times at the top of the show that this was the 5th anniversary of Raw. Which is funny because we were at the 1000th episode of Raw. And it doesn't feel like... It feels like 1998 was so far away from when we were at Raw.
2012.
Yeah, that just feels like such an incredibly long amount of time. Our first match was a 4-corner tag team match. It was the Godwins, the Headbangers, the Truth Commission, and the New Age Outlaws.
The New Age Outlaws won. Billy used a foreign object. I did not see what the object was.
I couldn't tell.
I
couldn't tell what it was either. All I know is
he reached his pants.
All I know is he reached in his pants, and they were like, "Ooh, a foreign object."
Then we had an LOD promo because LOD is going to fight the New Age Outlaws at the Royal Rumble.
Then we had Stone Cold
showing
up in his pickup truck because they've been waiting for DX to show up all night, and instead of DX we got Stone Cold, and he drove to the ring not really to the actual ring, but he drove almost to the ring and then he went out to the ring and he was talking about the Royal Rumble and pretty much how he was going to win it. Yeah, DX again.
Oh, yeah, DX arrived.
And then we went to a handicap match. It was Kurgan with Jackal versus... Did you get their first name?
Jimmy, I think it's Cesaro.
Cicero?
Yeah, sorry. And Lance Diamond.
And obviously, Kurgan won. And they did the little thing where he just continues to beat them over and over again until Jackal makes him stop pretty much.
Then we went to DX's limo again, and there was a truck blocking them. So Shawn and Chyna got out to try to get them to move. And because Triple H has still got the screwed up leg.
Yeah, he's still on crutches.
So Owen went and got into the limo knowing that Triple H was the only one in there. Chyna and Shawn realized what was going on and got back in the limo, and the limo drove off with all of them.
Mm-hmm. And then we went to Mark Marrow, and he came out and he was on the mic, and the mic wasn't working, and so then I'm pretty sure it was Jim Ross that said that we all knew that Sable was going to come out, and so they started Sable's music, and instead of Sable, we got Goldust dressed as Sable coming out to the ring, and Mark Marrow was all like, "This is all I wanted was you to just come out here and take my robe off and blah, blah, blah." And it was like him acting like he was being nice to Sable because he's been so mean to her. And then we had Vader come out for his match with Mark Marrow. And
Sable came out during the match.
yeah,
She started fighting with Goldust.
that's pretty funny.
I think Mark Mara was trying to get her back to the back,
Yeah.
and Vader got a hold of Mark Mara again.
Yeah.
Do you have
Do I have what?
what Goldust did?
Yeah, I do.
Did
Goldust.
Vader win the match or?
I have that. Goldust had coconuts in his bra top and took a coconut out and cracked Vader over the head with it. And since he hit Vader over the head with it, Vader won by disqualification.
See, I can't remember if he won by DQ or not. Mm-hmm. So the limo returned with DX, and DX got out of it.
And there was no Brett. Well, there was definitely no Brett.
Brett's been gone for a while now, dude.
I was wishful thinking. I was hoping they would pick Brett up.
About that.
You're heartbroken?
No, I'm really heartbroken. I want Brett back, damn it.
There was no Owen. So we everybody's wondering, where's Owen?
The Stone Cold beat up Vader. It was backstage. They showed
Vader laying with his head in a trash can.
Yeah. Then we had the Nation of Dominations, The Rock and D'Lo. I don't know why I wrote that down like that.
I had Nation written down first because they made it seem like the Nation was all coming out.
Versus Ken Shamrock and Mark Henry. During this, Mark Henry actually turns against Ken Shamrock and joins the Nation of Domination.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know who won it, though. Like, I would assume that it was probably...
I think it was probably a no contest because when your own teammate attacks you, like, how the hell?
But they like paying attention, but I just... Yeah.
I don't remember hearing anybody's music or anything. I just remember watching them kick Ken Shamrock in the head. Oh my god!
I think that The Rock is starting to kind of take control of the Nation from Farouk.
Yeah. He's like, and he's slowly becoming like more just The Rock than Rocky Maivia. Like, they're still referring to him as that, but he's like, it's slowly becoming just The Rock, which is kind of cool.
And then we had the Nation backstage talking about Mark Henry joining. Then we had DX. And Sean was talking crap about Mike Tyson. Triple H was also talking about college girls again. Well, that was crazy because they said it at the same time. We had Owen on the Titantron, and I have to say, when he says something, he makes his angry face. It cracks me up because of that face he makes every time.
It's cute.
It is.
It's adorable. It's adorable. It's not really scary though. It's pretty much just cute.
I feel like that's how I would be if I made an angry face.
I know that's how I am. No, that's not how I am when I make an angry face. I'm like Scary Sherry when I make angry faces.
They wanted him to come out, which he started to. But he didn't get out to the ring. They broke it up before it really became anything. And they said, well, we'll figure this out when we come back from commercial. But when we came back from commercial, they were moving on.
Yeah, they just moved right
on. And then it was Skull and 8-Ball versus the Rock and Roll Express.
And this was for another one of those belts.
No, it wasn't for it.
Were they just talking about it?
Yeah, it was wrestlers from there.
They were talking about them having another belt from it. I was like,
pin issues during these. Not during. Yeah, I'm talking about my pin again. Sorry.
Continue on.
Did you get that match?
Which one?
The one I was just talking about.
No. I was in the other room.
I thought so. It was a disqualification. Jim Cornette interfered, and he got caught by the referee. Skull and 8-Ball won. And they started they continued to beat on Skull and 8-Ball until Chains came out to stop them.
Who's the next one?
Did you not write it down?
Is the next one Mankind?
Yes.
I do have that one. What
I figured you wanted to talk about that one, so I was going to let you have it since...
Yeah. The next match was Mankind versus the artist formerly known as Goldust, who now, instead of being dressed like Sable, came out dressed as Dude Love. And he had Luna with him. And I don't really think there was a winner or a loser of that match, just because Stone Cold came out. Well, it came from wherever the hell Stone Cold came from.
I believe Mankind would have won because I think he got hit first.
Yeah. I don't even know if they even said.
I don't know if they announced it, but I think he got the stunner first.
Yeah. But he gave both of them the stunner, and then he went on to over to the commentary, and he was going on and on about or not really on and on, but he was going on about how he was gonna win again, and he was trying to get people to give him an oh hell yeah. I'm sorry, I can't even say it without thinking of Stone Cold E.T. Oh jeez.
Then we had Ben say that Mike Tyson was going to be at the next Raw. So he'll be at the Raw after the Royal Rumble.
I still don't care.
Then Sunny came out to announce the next match.
Mm-hmm.
It was Jesus and Savio Vega versus Taka and Scott Taylor.
Yep.
Sorry, I don't know what I wrote. Jesus and Savio Vega won. Owen came out because of last week whenever DX paid them to deliver him to them. He wanted revenge. So I think that he broke the crutch over one of them. Then we had DX again, and Shawn invited Kane into DX. The Undertaker came out and told him to leave his family out of it. And he went to beat up Shawn, and Chyna tried to help him, and Chyna almost got chokeslammed. Triple H hit him with the crutch, right?
Yep, in the back.
And that made him put Chyna down. And they started to beat him up. Kane came out. DX ran away, and Kane and Undertaker did the one thing to each other, kind of like a salute to each other, or
the thing where
alliance to each other.
The thing where Kane puts his hand out, and the Undertaker gets on his one knee, and he puts his hand up. That thing that they do. I swear to God, I had chills watching it. This, it's just something that wrestling doesn't have anymore.
I can see why my brothers were so into my brother was so into the Kane and Undertaker stuff.
You can tell Tommy that you are impressed with the Kane stuff. It has not disappointed. You can tell him I'm not disappointed either. Because I would have had to have taken our Molly Holly and Kurt Angle love alliance away from him, and he just would have not been my best buddy anymore.
For some reason, her and my brother had the same exact favorite wrestlers, even though they did not know each other back then.
Yeah.
So it's not like she was copying my brother.
Yeah. We didn't know each other till I was grown, but Molly Holly, Kurt Angle,
I don't think they've ever had a conversation about their favorite wrestlers.
No. Molly Holly, Kurt Angle, British Bulldog.
You didn't hate on the Hart Foundation around my brother. He would have kicked your butt. So
I wouldn't have ever hated on the Hart Foundation. Right now, my nails are black and yellow for Owen Hart.
Mine are DX colors for Chyna. Anyway, back to
we digress.
Yeah. So we had the thing where they were gonna pick the numbers for who was going in the Royal Rumble. At what time? Stone Cold came out, caused everyone to fight. Wait, did I? Yeah, sorry.
Stone Cold stunned someone. I don't know.
I want to say
it kind of looked like maybe one of the Godwins.
I think it was Phineas, but it may have been the other one.
It looked like a Godwin. He gave somebody a stunner, and then it all hell broke loose, and they were all beating each other up.
And the Nation, they were beating on Stone Cold when it went off. For some reason, his music went off again. So I thought maybe he had gotten the upper hand. But he was still getting pounded on. And that's how we ended it.
Yeah. Okay. So thanks for listening. Tomorrow, because it's still today. tomorrow we'll have our upload of our podcast about the Royal Rumble, because that'll be the next thing we watch. And as always, like, comment, share, subscribe, follow us on Twitter and Tumblr and Snapchat, and I think that's it for right now. Thanks. Bye.